Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot, oracle, and rune reading for the week of July 17th to the 23rd, 2023. Your rune that came out is called Nauthiz, and it came out completely on its side, so it's neither upright nor reversed. And this rune comes up when you've experienced some type of unnerving realization, okay? Like a complete shattering of it was really like a hit to your self-esteem. So many of you may have been betrayed, okay, had a breakup, or been fired, or were called out on something, or even just had an experience happen that made you realize that, okay, maybe my partner is not the most healthy person to be with. I don't know, I'm seeing something like that in Capricorn's energy right now. It's kind of like this unnerving transition, and this does create a sense of like a lack of confidence, but it's actually because it's building confidence. You're having to go out of your comfort zone and kind of be on your own a bit. And, you know, that makes you feel a little bit more vulnerable, less confident, but it's because you're building confidence. So for example, when you work out and you're lifting weights that are a little bit heavier than what you're comfortable with, you're gonna feel weak, right? But you're actually building strength. When you are learning a new language, you're gonna feel stupid because you don't know anything, but you're actually learning so much more. So right now it's kind of like you're feeling a lack of confidence, but it's only because you're in circumstances that are building confidence. So this is a big turning point in your life. Next we have the Oracle Self, and I'm bringing this out because it correlates so heavily with Nauthiz and this energy of just like being on your own again, okay? Who am I? What do I really want? These are the questions that are coming through in Capricorn's mind, and I'm really getting this sense of independence and trying to navigate your future like as an individual. This is Luna. She loves sitting and messing up all the tarot cards, and yeah, right. So yeah, I'm seeing a high degree of independence and focusing on your own path. There is a bit of a cloudiness regarding how you're viewing your future. So you know what you want in your future vaguely, but you don't necessarily know what the timing of that is going to be and how this will all unfold. And Spirit seems to be keeping it a bit of a mystery for you right now, and I really want to see why that is. So your last oracle from the Energy Oracle deck is Door to Value in reverse. Okay, interesting this came out. So a lot of the elemental signs, they're very similar each week, and Taurus had a really great money reading, but the message was to save this money up, and I'm seeing a similar message for you in this card here. If there's any new money coming in for you, Capricorn, I want you to save it up at this time to really plan what you want to do. Plan its use for when you know exactly what you want to do with it, okay? Especially if you plan on making a big purchase, like buying a house or a car or something like that. You may have enough to do it right now, but it's like, okay, wait until you're 100% certain and then do it. Like for right now, just keep saving that money up. And I would advise heavily not to spend all of your money this week. Just kind of accumulate it in like a high yielding savings account that you have access to before you make any big decisions to invest or spend it, okay? So moving into your tarot, first card out, we have the Two of Cups. Okay, there's a lot about relationships going on in Capricorn energy right now. I am seeing a lot of Capricorn energy people have gone through a breakup that you are still healing from. You are trying, I'm seeing like a goal to become more securely attached in relationships, both you and the people you connect with. Like, you want your partners to be securely attached individuals who aren't anxious or insecure or accusing you of anything, not trusting you. You know, I'm seeing a desire for that. And I'm also seeing you're lowering your tolerance of accepting that unhealthy type of behavior. So you're really doing a lot of healing around love and connections, and no longer tolerating any unhealthy relationships or codependent situations that you may find yourself in. So that's beautiful. Second card out is the Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, many of you are single, or like I said, just really focusing on the self right now. And even if you're in a long-term relationship, for example, you know, it's like you might even have like a savings, and it's like, I want to be the sole one to access this savings. Like, I don't know if I want to. It seems unclear what your future is with this person, or what you're going to do with this. And it's just like, you don't have to make a decision right now, Capricorn. Like, save your money up for when you are sure. Save your money up for when you are having crystal clear clarity of things. Don't be making any foolish decisions that you aren't 100% sure of at this time. Okay? Third card out is the King of Wands. Beautiful. So this is both a person in your life and an energy that you're taking on. The person could be older than you or long tenured in your life. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so you may be spending time with them. And this is someone who's going to give you really good advice. I'm seeing a lot of friendship type of energy here. So it could be a friend that you only see once in a while who gives really good advice. And this is someone who has their life together. They're really good at managing their life and making good decisions. And this is someone who, when you're around them, your vibration feels elevated. And I want you to pay attention to that feeling, because Capricorn, I feel like you have been settling in the past around people who have a much lower vibration than you. And you may be saying to yourself, it's fine, I can keep my vibration high while still hanging out with these people. And you really can't. You really can't, because your energy is a reflection of the energy you choose to surround yourself with, and vice versa. So it's like, that's not possible. And I just feel, Capricorn, that you're being asked to remove any kind of like negative attachments that you have towards people with like low vibrations. And it's like, you can have all the empathy in the world, and I think people like sleep on how much empathy Capricorns have. You can have all the empathy in the world and understand where someone's coming from, and, you know, how do I put this? Give them a lot more patience than you should be. But I'm seeing this week you may be hanging out with someone who genuinely is mature, who has their stuff together, who is a leader in their life, who has vision, who just, they're a really good influence for you. Okay? And I would honestly, if I were you, I would utilize this person and their energy to get some insights into your own life, especially if you've been dealing with any like kind of tricky romantic situations or money situation. It also, like I said, it feels like your future's a little bit cloudy. Like, what should I do here? Ask this person for their advice, because they will give you some solid tips. Okay. Next, we have the Six of Wands, success coming in, recognition for your hard work. Okay, this is beautiful. Some of you might be getting promotions this week, raises. If you're someone who has your own business, you're a freelancer, or you put your work out publicly, this is such a good week for you, because this is the wreath of laurel, which represents success. It represents all eyes on you. It represents popularity, you know, people wanting to be around your energy this week, because the messages that you put out there, the energy you put out there is really strong. Capricorn, I'm seeing that your personal vibration when you're alone, okay, or when you're just doing what you love, is really inspiring, really lovely and delightful. But I keep coming back to this energy of like, why do you hang on to people who, it's almost like an anchor, like they're weighing you down a bit, because it's like you might be someone who's very securely minded and attached, and, you know, wanting to go places in life and having, you know, your life together for the most part, but you're holding on to people who aren't nearly at the same level of you, or like maybe you're super emotionally mature And it's like you're hanging on to someone who's not, and they're dragging you down. You know, they're slowing down your journey, especially if you're in a romantic relationship with them or holding out hope for them, waiting for them to catch up for you. Like, it's just not a good influence here. And I feel like that's where the door to value in reverse card comes. It's like you're allowing yourself to receive something that is less than prosperous, something that is lacking severely. And you're consciously choosing that. Like, you're consciously choosing to say, you know what, I know that I can do more and attract more, but I'm going to keep holding on to this person or this thing because it's my comfort zone. So, center of your spread is the Hangman reverse. Exactly. Yeah, why are you still hanging on here? You're making yourself a martyr for no good reason at all. It's time to let go, guys. It's time to let go. It's time to say, you know what, I wish you well, I wish you the best. I know what I want. I am, taking good care of myself, and I want to be around people and situations that are doing the same. All of the people and situations in your life should be uplifting you, inspiring you in some way, rather than holding you back. We all have our own brand of prosperity, the things that we are really good at, that we really have to offer the world. And we all have our areas where, we might need a little bit of help. Every single person on the planet's like that, which is why I very confidently say everyone you surround yourself with should be uplifting you in some way. Okay, even if, say you're really good with money, you might have people say to you, oh, well, you should attract a partner who is also really good with money. Not necessarily the case, but they shouldn't be holding you back, okay? Because that person might be really amazing at emotional intelligence and have amazing people in their life, and you still feel uplifted and you're a better person around them, even though they don't necessarily have every single area of their life figured out. Does that make sense? But when you start to feel like you're constantly being the one to teach other people, to support them, to be their therapist, to lend them money, to help them out, and that person is not doing the same for you, that's when it needs to end. I'm just saying. Sixth card out is Nine of Cups. Happiness, fulfillment. Guys, I'm seeing success, Capricorn. I am seeing success. This is also you focusing on, wanting to focus on your friends and hobbies. I'm seeing friends, hobbies for Capricorn. Friends, personal hobbies, and goals, okay? Those are the two big themes here. And in fact, even though we have the Two of Cups, that was the first card out, I'm not seeing a huge focus this week on love and romantic relationships. It's I want to have a fulfilling life outside of relationships. And for some of you, you may be with someone who does not want to see that, or they get jealous every time you're living your own life. That's something I would avoid like the plague, okay? If you notice someone getting really reactive or jealous because you have friends, you have a life, you have hobbies, red flag. I'm just saying, red flag. You want to be with someone who really loves that you are going after your goals, that you have a beautiful support system. That's attractive. That's what should be attractive to someone with a secure attachment way of, living relationships. So I am seeing happiness for you this week, though, for sure. It feels like you're getting your life in order. It feels like things are improving for you. And you have a game plan. You're starting to formulate a game plan here. If there's any area of your life that you're struggling with, this might be a really good week to kind of focus on resolving that, and you may want to get some help in that. Talk to friends about the problem you're dealing with. Say, for example, you need a new job and you're just kind of feeling kind of lost with that. Try talking to the people around you. They may literally refer you to a job or give you really quality advice. When you allow other people into your life, into your heart, life honestly becomes so much easier because like I said, everyone has something that they're prosperous in, and all of the relationships in your life should be offering you some of that prosperity. And that's something that took me so long to learn, but having a community to rely on really makes life so much easier, and you have to consciously seek out that community. So talk to the people around you about the problems, the issues that you are facing in life, whether it's emotional, financial, career, whatever, and allow them to kind of give you ideas, advice, etc. Third row out, we have the Five of Pentacles in reversed here. This is the card of lack, okay? And with the door to value in reverse also coming out in your reading, I feel like Capricorn, a lot of you may be, like, I keep coming back to money. I'm not going to sit here and say that all of you are in poverty and struggling or whatever, because that's definitely not the case. However, I feel like that may be the big issue on your mind this week that you may go to help from someone else. You might seek out help from someone else with. So for example, even if you have a really decent savings account and you might be thinking about like investing, like buying a house or making some type of big investment this week as well, but you may be feeling like you need to save up more or you're not quite ready for some reason. And that, you know, that's an area where you can get help from. Some of you might, I keep coming back to like, I don't know, kind of like a financial panic, no matter how much money you have, because you can be totally rich and still have a financial panic. I'm seeing someone here watching might feel like they don't have enough saved up for retirement and you're looking to be retired soon, or you feel like you aren't prepared to start paying back student loans for some of you, or you aren't prepared for like this big purchase, new change in your life. I don't know, I'm seeing something like that. Next card out right next to that is the moon reverse. Yeah, for some reason spirit is kind of, it feels like they're keeping your future a secret right now, and that could be so frustrating for you. But I do have this intuitive kind of nudge here that everything is going to work out just fine for you, and I do feel a lot of protective spirits around you, so you're never going to like be in a situation where your needs aren't going to be met, where you're like struggling to survive. Guys, I want to say that first and foremost here, there's a lot of emotions going on here, a lot of confusion, like what does the future look like for my love and for my money? I feel like those are the two big key themes here that are on your mind this week. Like, what's going to go on in this relationship? Are they going to change? Is this going to turn into something more? And, you know, what about my financial life? Like, will I have enough saved up? Will I start making more money? It seems like these issues are really heavily on your mind. And then final card out for you is the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh. Beautiful ace. Aces, they shine positive energy onto all the surrounding negative cards. So, you know, that feeling we had here of like what's in store of the future, it's not a negative feeling. It's just like, you know, so, and you know what I just noticed as well? This is right underneath the Nine of Cups. So it's like the Nine of Cups here. This is your personal happiness, fulfillment, happiness with your personal projects and goals and relationships, friendships, all that. And then you have that final cup making it the 10 of Cups, which is just supreme emotional fulfillment. So I do feel like whatever area of your life you felt like was kind of lacking, okay, you need that extra help on this week, or you're just feeling very apprehensive about, it's getting resolved this week. You have a game plan in place, and this game plan may be put in place after talking to someone. Okay, so does this make sense? So if you're, for example, looking for a new job, you have a game plan for it this week. You're developing a game plan. Or if you are looking to make a move, you're developing a game plan for it. So this is a really good week to tackle the area of your life that you may be feeling insecure about. On top of that, really successful week. I also want to say that you're very popular. All eyes are on you. And having the Two of Cups come out as your first card, which kind of shows the past. If there's anyone in your past who did you wrong, or it was like unhealthy, or even they could be still be in your present moment here, like I'm just seeing jealousy, honestly, like not such a great healthy connection, whether it's a past connection or present that you're dealing with. I'm sensing someone who gets jealous of your success, or like you're kind of doing your own thing, spending time with friends, getting your own money together, and this person almost like they're not the healthiest, like they're jealous of it. Be careful around that person. Honestly, I wouldn't even hang on to them anymore. I would really minimize contact with them if I were you, but that's just my advice. Thank you all for joining me. Good, successful week ahead. It really feels like you are getting your stuff together, figuring your life out, and creating beautiful fulfillment and happiness for yourself by yourself, which is growing your confidence. Like, I could do this on my own. I can make my own money. I can be happy on my own. Like, I don't need to settle in these insecure relationships, jobs, and situations. Like, I'm good. Like, I got this. Like, I can make money on my own. I can take care of myself. I have my friends and I have my creative projects and my hobbies that I'm working on that makes me fulfilled. Like, I don't need nobody. I don't need to be in a relationship if you're single. Like, you're saying to yourself, I don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. I'm perfectly happy on my own. So beautiful energy. I love it for you. Thanks for joining me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I definitely recommend watching for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus if you want the fullest overview of this week ahead. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Bye-bye.